Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today our subject is School, Community and Teacher. Its code is 272 and it is lecture number 18. The topic of today's lecture is relationship between school and society. The outlines of lectures are: first of all we will study what is meant by school, then what is meant by society, then relationship between society and school and society, and then effects of school on society and effect of community on school. So first of all we see that what is meant by school. Remember that a school is an educational institution designed to provide learning spaces and learning environments for the teaching of students, means the pupils, under the direction of teachers. Most countries have systems of formal education which is commonly compulsory. So in these systems students progress through a series of schools. The name for these schools vary by country. That includes primary schools for young children, secondary schools for teenagers and who have completed primary education. So an institution where higher education is taught is commonly called a university, college or university. So but these higher education institutions are usually not compulsory. So the word school is normally associated to buildings, students, curriculum and instructions, teachers and administration. Oxford English Dictionary definition is that an institution for educating children, any institutions at which instruction is given in a particular subject. School is a special institution created to serve specific social needs. So these are what the definition or explanation about schools. So it is therefore not only gets aims and objectives from society, but its contents and methods are also determined in accordance with the activities carried on in society for which the school functions. Now we see that society. What is meant by society? Society is defined as the group of people living as a community or an organized group of people for common purpose. So society is the term to describe human beings together, means collective, the sum of their social networks and social interactions. This term comes from the Latin idea of Socrates, or the connection between friends or allies, means friends or ally being socius. And sociology is the name of study of society. So a society or a human society, this is a group of people involved with each other through persistent relations on a large social grouping sharing the same geographical or social territory, subject to the same political authority and dominant cultural expectations. So members of the society may be from different ethnic groups. So we can also say that a society is a group of people living according to the shared culture, and this refers to the group of persons who shared a culture, government institutions, land or set of social relationships. And a person can belong to several societies at a time, religious, professional and social. This can also be defined as the thing that makes a group of people a society is that they share a common culture. Now we shall see that what is the relation between school and society. The school reflects society and society reflects the school. Arts education is not only part and parcel of those schools in which it is offered, but also of the society that gave it birth. In interacting with society, one alerts its culture and in the process change destiny. Schools shape children's perceptions of the world. The values, beliefs, and norms of society are internalized within children so that they come to think and act like other members of the society. School helps in building a nation. Further, we can elaborate it that school is a special institution created to serve specific social needs, and therefore not only gets aims and objectives from society, but its contents and methods are also determined in accordance with the activities carried on in society for which the school functions. But society is dynamic and changes very frequently. It is therefore essential that the character and nature of education imparted in the school also change according to the needs and development of the society. A school is not merely a place of formal learning, but also a place of social learning. It is a social unit and an integral part of the total organization of society. In the word of Professor K.J. Saidin, that a people school must obviously be based on the people's needs and problems. Its curriculum should be an epitome of their life. Its method of work must approximate to theirs. It should reflect all that is significant and characteristics in the life of the community in its natural settings. A good society is the product of good school system, and a good school system is a product of good society. So there must be intimate relationship between the school and the society. It is therefore that school education is correlated with the social environment of children. A good society is the product of good school system, and a good school system is the product of good society. When we say that school is the representative of society, then schools are special institutions which strives for the fulfillment of the desires of society. Schools determines its destination in the light of social objectives, and school is nothing but a reflection of the needs of society. Society and the schools are inextricably linked. The schools reflect society and society reflects the schools. That linkage contains the dynamics for improving the lot of arts education. One primary function of the school is to socialize children. This means that in the society of their peers, children learn acceptable behavior, reciprocal relationships, the norms of society, and appropriate conflict resolution. A society is a number of people held together because they are working along common lines, in a common spirit, and with reference to the common aims. Davy thought that not only should a school teach children how to be a part of the community, but it should also be a society itself. In the school, socialization takes place for the first time. That is, the child starts learning to live with others, shares their sorrows and happiness, take the qualities of cooperation, tolerance, love, friendship, and sympathy, which is very necessary in the society. So the school represents a mini society. School provides a line of action to education. How? Being educated equips you to knowledge and it opens your mind to new ways of thinking. School is where you sharpen the skills that you have and learn more skills, so you are ready to offer the world better. Education enlightens you and inspires you to desire more through the knowledge you obtain. School cannot decide its objective by itself. For the realization of the objectives of education, the education institutions are established in the society. The school is not a place where some dry knowledge is imparted. For Davy, the school is a place where the child learns by its own personal experiences. Considering the school as a psychological necessity, he wanted the ideal schools to be like the ideal home. Now there are some effects of schools on society. So what are the effects of schools on society? Remember that education is a tool which provides people with knowledge, skill, technique, information, enable them to know their rights and duties toward their family, society, as well as the nation. Education gives us knowledge of the world around us. It develops in us a perspective of looking at life. Education leads to economic prosperity in the global marketplace. One of the most important effect education has on society is giving the people who live in a society the skills they need to compete in a global marketplace, and the skills they need to produce technological goods that can be sold on the open market. Schools have a deep impact on the society. Parents, schools, choice decisions are influenced by the groups or organizations to which they belong. Argues that parents' decisions not only influence students' academic performance but also affect students' future. Then, what are the effects of community on schools? An effective method of promoting education and ensuring school sport is involving the community in school activities. By inviting community members to join in school festivals, the school administration can improve effectiveness of the education and raise the likelihood that the schools will continue to be supported by the community. School community relationship transforms schools into the miniature like small communities where the children learn through interactions. When schools and community are actively involved in the learning process of child, the child will learn self-discipline, cooperation and leadership. The importance of community events in schools. Schools, parents and the community should work together to promote the health, well-being and learning of all students. So these partnerships results in sharing the maximizing resources while also helping students develop healthy behaviors and promote healthy families. Now, what are the impact of partnership? Upgraded school facilities. Whenever there would be a partnership, so leadership will be improved and staff will be improved. Quality of the learning programs for students will be higher. New resources and programs to improve teaching and curriculums will come. Resources for after school programs and family sports. And it increased social and political capital of participants. Now, agents involved between school and community. What are those agents which involve between school and community? The main group and agents involved in the dynamic of relationship between school and communities, those are school administration, teachers, non-teaching staff, students and parents, governing bodies and school boards. Now, school as an agent and school critics. Culture transmission remains there. As a social institution, schools take a more traditional purpose in passing on of culture. One of its perspective is function perspective. Functionalists argue that function of the school for cultural transmission is necessary for it maintains solidarity, integration and stability of the society. And the second perspective is conflict perspective, means conflict theorists take a critical view of education by arguing that educational system teaches and supports the norms, values and social skills, and school plays little role in promoting significant changes in society. And the critical perspective is that critical theorist asserts that individual must be suspicious. Why such cultural elements are transmitted to individuals and society. Second aspect is sorting, selecting and allocation. This is another function of school, is to select and allocate which people will enter into occupation to be filled in society. Its functional perspective is that functionalists agree to the sorting of individuals as this is important in defining their specific roles in society. And with respect to the conflict, a very criticism of conflict sociologist is centered on the way schools sort out people. And critical perspective is there that the argues that sorting can be a very dehumanizing mechanism of schools. Then credentialism. What is meant by credentialisms? This is the bias of over-reliance on credentials regardless of qualification. Conceptually, it is related to the ideas that schools and universities create a mindset that equates credentials with the qualifications. So, school supplies the needed manpower requirement of industry and labor. To do this, it provides credentials or certifications to the number of individuals going to schools. Credentialing is the mechanism to which schools gives credentials, means grades and degrees that determines the job opportunities available to individuals in society. And interactionist perspective, interactionist sees degree as a symbol of status and power. And functionalist perspectives, functionalists also suggest that various reward for different occupations roles is both functional and necessary for society survival. Its critical perspective is that critical theorists talk that school credentials are weapon to gain power and social and economic advantage. The fourth aspect is political integration. What does it mean? Economic integration implies that all firms sell their product to all consumers in the region. The number of region and economic region is donated. Then a political integration means that a supernatural government taxes all citizens in order to finance its expenditure. According to the educational, instructional or institutional economics, the aim of policy integration is the creation of common policy framework that creates equal conditions for the functions of integrated parts of the economy. If we see the political integration, then schools promote political integration and develops a sense of national identity that stabilizes the political system. And interactionist perspectives and interactionists say that democracy or any political ideology is a social construct and is a product of social interaction is schools. And functionalism contends that education has positive effects on the attitudes toward the political landscape of a given country. Conflict perspective says that school is an indoctrinating agent of that state to perpetuate its political ideology. And its critical perspective is that critical theorist contends that the commonly accepted political cliches, ideology, principles and philosophies must be periodically revisited, redefined, evaluated and reframed, since they may not hold true today or may be irrelevant with the passing of time. The fifth one is research and development. Research and development is the process by which a company works to obtain new knowledge that it might use to create new technology, products, services or system that it will either use or sell. The goal most often is to add to the company's bottom line. Schools are guardians of the society's future. Its functional perspectives, like functionalist paradigm, believes that schools assure that dysfunctional knowledge, attitudes and skills are replaced by functional, and conflict theorists believe that the research agenda of the rich and elite are being emphasized. Research, change and innovations are the expected functions of schools, yet institutions often resist change which affect routine work style. The sixth one is anticipatory socialization and training. Schools play a vital role in enabling and guiding students to reach their potential so that they could occupy whatever social and occupational roles they aspire in the future. And functionalist content that students are taught the tasks essential for maintenance and survival of society through skills training and knowledge acquisition. And conflict theorists like Bowles and Gintis opined that schools are training young people for their future economic and occupational positions according to their current social class position. And critical perspectives like new Marxists like Bourdieu conceived schooling in modern industry and industrial society as a means of preparing docile and disciplined workers, which consequently reproduce the prevailing class differences. So dear student, this was all about this lessons. Thank you very much for being with me. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.